Hi everyone and welcome back to my bedroom today. I don't really know what I want to do for my face. Also, I only have a little bit of, I don't know why this is so red. Maybe because I was picking my nose earlier. Anyway, it's already Halloween, so I kind of wanted to do some fall/Halloween themed makeup. And so I think I'm kind of just going to recreate a look I did last year. Well, two looks I did last year. One is one of the looks from the, what is it called? The garden music video, Thy Mission, and then the other one is probably from the first one that I did from for my Halloween looks. That just went really awful because I literally did a bunch in one day and my skin was screaming at me. But I think I'm just gonna try to do a blown out smoky look that's easy for everyone to do. And you can also just, if you don't want to do orange, you can literally do any other color and it'll work good, like purple or green, even pink. I want to get a good amount of orange on my, a little bit above my crease and then a little bit below my crease because I'm going to replace the rest with black and maybe a little bit of brown first just to blend it out because I've only done a smoky eye maybe once in my life, and it was in one of the videos that I did for the garden. But I wanted just to get it nice and blown out and smoky. Also, if I am low energy, it's because one of my friends wants to get breakfast today, and so we're gonna have a nice social distance breakfast kind of. I think we're just gonna pick it up to go and then we're just gonna eat in our car. But we literally haven't seen each other for months and we always sanitize and make sure that we're wearing masks, so please do not worry. Also, if you're planning on doing anything for Halloween, please don't if you're gonna do anything in person, don't maybe think with your brain and not your ass. Because I feel I was watching the news the other day in the break room at my work, and the number of cases have increased tenfold. Not tenfold, but we had a 1,000 case spike because a lot of the cases that are coming from are out of town, but also it's from elderly people. Because a lot of people think that it's the young people, it's the millennials and the Zoomers not following guidelines, they're going to do what they want, but most of us have been, sans for the people who are raised by people who are anti-maskers or whatever. But I cannot tell you the amount of times where I'll see young people wearing a mask when I'm helping them at work, and there's old people will do their damnedest to not wear any. There was this one person who I saw him in the dining area at work, and then I saw him he brought something to one of my coworkers and he wasn't wearing a mask the entire time. And it's this is not just for your sake, it's for everyone's sake, because it's literally the one thing we can feasibly do to help everybody. And it just pisses me off that everyone thinks this is a joke, and it's not. It's really serious. And I don't understand how influencers are literally in the same boat and they're my age or younger or older. How do you not realize the gravity of the situation, but you're oh no, let me just go party, let me potentially have to get a lung transplant because COVID is that fucking serious. I just don't understand where people's worms for brains are. I don't get it. I don't understand. How do you not think that this is real? How do you not think that this is absolutely terrifying? Maybe it's the skeptic in me or hypochondriac in me that's just completely worried that I might get the virus. But it's also I'm broke as a joke. If I get it, I'm just gonna die. There's no means to an end for me. There's no if I try to crowdfund, it probably won't get any traction, and I'll probably just end up dying in the hospital. Now my fiance has all these hospital bills from me dying or from getting treatment for COVID, and I don't know. It's kind of just that snowballing to where it feels more and more serious, and you feel more and more panicked and hectic because the possibility of getting it is super, super real, and the consequences for it are also not the consequences, but it's very real. And I feel a lot of influencers and maybe older people in general are just out of touch, and they feel they can't get it, or that it affects everyone around them but not them directly, and that's stupid. I don't know, it just bothers me that there are so many people taking precautions and just the amount of people who don't care really bothers me. Like, I don't understand where they're, like, you know. And also, it kind of just goes to show as well that, like, the American society and how individualistic it is, because why would the generic selfish American ever want to help out, you know, their neighbor, or their neighbor who doesn't have enough money, or, you know, we're a very self-centric society in America. I feel like everything is about me, me getting the best grades, and me getting all the scholarships, and me being the best I can at work. You know, there's no collaborative effort, I feel like. And I feel like that's where our downfall is as a country, I guess. But again, I'm just a 23-year-old piece of shit with no degree, so take what I say with a grain of salt. This is just me speaking out my thoughts into the void, because I don't have a therapist. But again, I don't want to just like trauma dump on you, unless, you know, you're here for that. But I'm kind of just lightly placing the black. I'm using BH Cosmetics and the Clarity 28 matte palette, and I'm kind of just going in lightly with the more buildable black shade, and then I'm going to go in with the more intense shade so that it can be blended out nice. And I'm also going to go over and put some more orange on it, probably with a different brush, because this brush is already gone to all hell. But it's nice and smoky, kind of, with the... Kind of. Let me blend. Oh, but yeah, back to Halloween. I hope everyone has like a nice socially distanced, safe Halloween, because whew, the virus isn't gonna stop just because it's Halloween. I feel like a lot of people forget that, like, oh, you know, this holiday is canceled. Bitch, everything is canceled. This year sucks ass. But also, if you are having a nice, like, socially distanced, safe Halloween, let me know what you're doing. I think that would be really fun. I think some of my friends and I are just gonna have, like, a little Discord party, and we're gonna watch, like, movies on, like, Rap.it or something. I'm really excited, because I don't really do anything for Halloween anyway. So doing this would kind of be fun, and it's safe, and we're following CDC guidelines, baby. Also, thank you guys. I have 192 subscribers. I keep like flopping between like 192 and 183, but thank you so much for listening to my nonsense and my bullshit, because I know I'm annoying, and I know I'm not always consistent, and I feel like if I was, I could be where I want to be in terms of subscribers. But you know what? My goal is to hit 200 by the end of the year, and I feel like it's so much more feasible and tangible. So thank you for supporting me, despite all of the nonsense that is on my channel. Do y'all know when you would like write on your skin, or like fill up a sheet of paper with a lead pencil? Because the lead, it's either lead or graphite. I think it's graphite now, because you can get lead poisoning. But that's what my eyelids look like right now. It feels like I just covered them in pencil lead. Because it looks like kind of shiny. I'm going for that like nice blended out, punched in the eye look. And I feel like it's working. As you can see, I look a little busted, but when don't I look busted? This is just my face. I actually really like this. I feel like it's I usually don't go in with black for anything, but I feel like this is a nice change of pace, because I'm like, oh, I mean I'm not a makeup artist by any means, but I'm a makeup enthusiast for sure, and I feel like this is nice and fun and fresh, because I don't really do this often. I'm gonna put a little bit of orange on my, oh, this is covered in black. I'm gonna put orange on my lash line, or my lower lash line, and then I might go in with a little bit of black underneath. I probably won't, because I don't know what, my under eye used to be really oily, and anything that I put down there would slip and slide. But I think for me fucking up my skin from using oil-free products, it's not like that anymore. And I feel like my under eye is a little bit drier now. But my skin just is like an oil slick throughout the day. And so I don't really, I don't trust her. You know, we don't really have a good bond anymore. I don't know what happened to her. Also, I talked to one of my friends about switching from like my regular experimenting with like my drugstore skincare to switching to Paula's Choice, because I've heard wonderful things about Paula's Choice, but it's kind of like with The Ordinary where like I'm scared of the intensity of the product. But she said that it works really good, so I think I might have to cop. I also, the other day, I had awful anxiety about moving. And I'll like talk about it more in my podcast. If you want to follow my podcast, No One's Home. She's fun, she's cool. Oh, this is my eyebrow pencil. Where was it? I had a shadow. I had a line, like a school eyeliner brush. There it is. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I had moving anxiety because we're moving next year, and so I wanted to look up apartments to get ahead of the game. But everywhere sucks, and it makes me nervous because I don't want it to suck. I want to have fun. I want to be able to live in a place that I like. I'm so tired of this apartment complex because it sucks ass. Okay, I kind of like that because it makes my eyes look bigger. I used to do that all the time, and I don't know why. Like, I would never go fully on my lash line. I would just go, literally just go on my, on like the outer corner of my lash line. And I'm going to do a little bit more blenderoonies. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh my god, my brain fog is really bad. Oh yeah, so I made a budgeting sheet, and I made a budgeting sheet, and then I was looking for places to move just because I'm really excited about moving, but I'm also really nervous. And so I stayed up for 2 hours looking up apartments to the city that we're gonna move in, DFW or Dallas. I don't think it's mad expensive. What the fuck? I didn't think it was gonna be that expensive. But I mean, what else do I expect from like one of the more expensive cities to live in? Either way, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll find something. I also made a budgeting sheet because I'm like super worried about not being able to live where I want to live. I just dropped all of my brushes. What would be good shade? I might just go with this one. I wanted to do like a, oh, I do have, let me see. I'll put this one down as a base. I'm using that one, this one right here from the Juvia's Place Mini Masquerade palette that my old roommate got me forever ago. And then I'm probably going to go in with this orange shade in the middle, just to give my eyes a little pop, because why not? I used to go hard for the inner corner, and now I don't even do it anymore. Ooh, my tear ducts. I think also my tear ducts have gotten a lot more sensitive because, you know, getting old is a fucking bitch. Oh my god. This foil powder also can be used literally like all over the face. I feel like it's really nice. Yes. You can't even see it. Wait till I get a new camera. Then you'll be able to see all my nooks and crevices and all my disgustingness that's hide behind like my blurry camera. But this is the finished look. I really like it. It's very smoky, very blown out, very Halloween-y if you would ask me. And you can also replace this with any other color. Literally, you do pink, purple. Pink, purple, green. And you can also just go in with a brown instead of a black if you want to go with like a nice witchy smoky look. But I'm not going to do mascara. I probably won't do liner just because I want to get used to doing no liner looks because I feel like eyeliner is my crutch. But yeah, if you hate this look, if you like this look, give me a comment because YouTube hates me and you can push me in the algorithm. If you want me to, you know, I definitely want to do this for them eventually. But if you want to, you know, support me, share this, subscribe, like, or dislike. Either way, it's engagement. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.